right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, game 3 on a wonderful Monday afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or 3:45, depending on what country you live in. Glad to have everybody with us. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins, Craig Chapman, and Terry/Butch Prosser. Glad to have you with us. Gentlemen, glad to bring you back into the game here. Third game of the night, or the afternoon, or the evening. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Hey, we're good, man.
Yeah,
I love it. All three of
We are
voices,
good,
man.
good.
I mean, we've had some exciting games here. Right now, these are the rising seniors. Okay, guys that are willing to take the mantle. Butch, Adam, and Craig both. Whoa, hey, what's going on? Did somebody fall?
Yep.
Yep.
Bush just knocked Craig out of his chair.
I'm telling you, man. Are
It
there
was a s-
fights going on?
It was a sack.
I tell you, man, we're going to give him -10. That sounded like a herd of buffaloes went down here, people. I mean, goodness gracious, I can only do what I can, man. I can't save both of y'all. I gave y'all seats and warm seats in that part. But talk to me a little bit about what it means to be a senior on a football team. Adam Collins, I'm going to let you go first, then Craig, and then the oldest guy of the group, Terry. Go ahead, Craig. Adam, go ahead.
I think it's a big deal. It's especially if you have aspirations of playing afterwards, because it's a very scary time and trying to figure out where you're going to go, what you're going to do. It's kind of an awkward time of your life, and just having something locked down in advance is a real gift. So if you know where you're going in advance before that year's over, it's very helpful. And had we all had opportunities like this,
I mean, it really is. I mean, can imagine me and you both. I look at it, you and me and Craig all playing on the same football team back in the day, and having these opportunities with these showcases and these just classics and everything that brings about that gives you an opportunity to play and get footage and say, hey, how do I match up against other people? Craig, your thoughts about going into your senior year?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know where I was going to school until July the 2nd after I graduated. So, you go into your senior year, first of all, you got every coach thinking that, you're going to be the leader and, you're going to be the group that leads them into, whatever, their expectations are of the year. Plus you got that. Plus you've got your own personal, things that you're looking for, whether you're trying to play at the next level or, any kind of achievement. So, this right here for these guys to get this exposure in the month of January before we're talking about, 4 months before spring practice starts.
Right.
So you're getting a chance to put this on film.
Let alone if you're playing basketball right now.
Yeah,
in your world.
correct.
Let alone if you're playing lacrosse later on, or
soccer
or track.
Track.
You
baseball.
got all this. Yeah, thank you, baseball. You baseball man. You on that part. Everything else. Butch, talk to me a little bit about being a coach, looking at this when you're sitting there going, "Hey, I got juniors about to become seniors." What's the one thing that you really want to pound into their head of saying, hope they grab going into their senior year?
Leadership.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders. No matter how good your juniors are, they always look to the seniors.
They do.
It doesn't matter. And I had a player just flat tell me, say, Coach, it's not my time. I'm a junior. I'm not supposed to be the leader. And this was a girls basketball player, and she was head and shoulders better than anybody I had in our program. But she said it's not. It's what the seniors are supposed to do. And so that's what you're hoping to get. And these guys getting to play in this game, they can come back to their own programs and go, hey, we did this, we've experienced this, so let's take that next step as a team for us.
Definitely agree. Across all three avenues, which all three spoke about, it definitely kind of reigns through. And I'm so glad that this is the last game of this football showcase, being a football hotbed. Glad to have everybody with us here on Score 58 Network. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins, Butch Prosser, Craig Chapman, bringing everything to you live from Duluth High School. Gentlemen, I'm going to let you take it away. Enjoy a great game here. This is the class of 2026. And sit back and enjoy a wonderful game. Team Red versus Team White. Gentlemen, take it away.
All right, well, we're here at Duluth High School waiting on this last game to start. Looks like we'll see the red offense first.
heard them talk about linemen. They said they only have 4 offensive linemen. I hope that meant they only had 4 offensive linemen on the field and not that they only had 4 offensive linemen, Coach.
I feel confident it's the prior, not the latter.
Good.
Well, last game we had a number 16 playing guard, so you never know who's going to be there and who's
We had
not.
a number 2 playing center at one point in time in that game, or number 6.
So, you get thrown in and you get these kids step up. Who wants to, I need somebody to be a tackle. Okay, Coach, I can do it. So,
I know one thing. You can tell by looking at some of these guys on the sideline that the temperature hadn't gotten much better since the beginning of the day. And I just stepped outside for a second a while ago, and it is not nice outside. We'll just put it that way.
yeah, I think this is.
Now we're waiting on the chain crew.
Yeah, we got number 12 playing tackle here.
Right tackle.
Yep. Who's listed as a defensive back.
Oh, he's just trying to prove his versatility, Coach.
Yeah, hey, whatever. Get me on the field.
Yeah, I mean,
We need 2 for the chain crew. We need 2 more volunteers for the chain crew. Can't start the game without it.
Yeah, boy, you think it's cold now? Wait till that sun goes down.
yes, sir. In about
It's going to cool off, brother.
Yes, sir.
cool off.
Yeah.
That's what you call it.
It's going to cool off.
Go have some cool locks
I'll tell you this morning, we had the heat going full blast in the dome.
in the dome up there.
And, man, it was still like 50 degrees in there.
Nah.
And the kids I was like, just keep moving.
You got to move there. You can't sit still.
I was like, you lose more weight when you shiver anyway. You're fine. Let's go.
Lose more weight when you shiver. That's classic. All I can tell you is the heat ain't been on at my house. It's been interesting. So 1st and 10 right here. Ball's at the 25 for Team Red.
There's a snap. Quarterback drops. Good job stepping out and evading the pressure. Fires downfield. Oh, almost picked right there. Broken up by number 6 for Team White. Anthony McQueen pass falls incomplete. Queen out of Miami, Florida, Miami Central High School.
Yeah, now we talk about the weather. Look at 22 right here for Team White. He's got his sweatpants on still. Most of the time you see these guys with their pants pulled up and short pants on.
Yeah, they have real pants on, right?
Yeah, he's wearing sweatpants out there.
He said, not today, buddy. You ain't getting me.
Queen
Oh,
hands
nice.
off.
Ball carried by number 1, Talil Terrell from McEachern High School.
Tackled by number 16.
What I just heard was happening there. That down is going to be replayed, so it'll be 2nd and 10 again.
Erwin James.
So we're going to start with 2nd and 10 again.
Queen takes a snap, drops. Still dropping under lots of pressure. And And he's going to be sacked. And that is number 16, Erwin James, out of Booker T. Washington in Miami, Florida, on the sack.
56, who we don't have on our roster with the initial pressure. He's a defensive end, and he is going against our young man from Team Red. It's the Keandre Ponton that's the defensive back that stepped up to play offensive tackle. And it was a severe mismatch right there.
23's, 3rd and 23 right here, guys.
Queen drops under lots of pressure. Tries to flip
nice
it out
play.
to Terrell.
Nice play by number 21 right there, Abdul Diallo.
Yeah, that was a nice idea to throw the screen, but they did a good job of playing that right there, keeping that. Played more, looked like they played a zone right there, and it will be a punting situation.
Great defensive series there by Team White.
So now Team White will have the possession. We're at this 9th annual Junior Showcase here today at Duluth High School in Duluth, Georgia. And don't let the sunshine fool you. It is definitely cold outside. Thanking our sponsors today: Surge Academy of Hollywood, Florida, the Portal Media Group, Strong Arm Music Group, Miami International Academy, Be Green Media, the Lenora Brown School of Miami, and the Hotbed World Foundation Incorporated. Thank you for your sponsorship of Football Hotbed. So 1st and 10, ball is at the 42-yard line.
There's a snap, quick throw out to the right side. Tries to cut inside. I think they're going to get him for a face mask right there, though. That Brandon Mincy pass is caught. And they're going to tack 15 on.
Yes, it
Makes
is.
it a heck of a lot better play.
They're going to move it down to the 30. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback keep.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice run there by number 2, Brandon Mincy. Brandon out of Miami, Florida, Booker T. Washington High School. Keandre Ponton on the tackle there.
Gain of 6 will bring up 2nd down and 4. doubles look right here for Team White. With Mincy in the gun. Mincy gives it off inside. Wow.
Good job staying up right there by number 16, Erwin James. Also out of Booker T.
Talk about number 9, Adrian Ellis, out of Miami Central.
If you're going to tackle Erwin James, you better get down low, boys.
Yeah.
He has great balance and a low center of gravity. Bring up 1st and 10, ball just outside the 20-yard line. So Mincy back in, James to his right. Dual wide receivers right and left. Here comes motion across the trips. There's a snap over Mincy's head.
And he wisely just gets on the ball. Little friendly fire right there.
Second and 23 now. So 13-yard loss on 1st down with the bad snap. And like Coach talked about, don't know how many times these guys have snapped the ball. Maybe have never snapped a shotgun snap. Mincy takes it, steps up in the pocket, eludes the rush, cuts it outside at the 30. Going to try to get to the sideline. He will fumble the ball out of bounds.
He got lucky that went out of bounds.
Yes, he did.
Joshua Joseph out of Miami Central High School on the play right there. You can see right here on the replay. He comes down and strips the ball.
Run out of bounds at the 28-yard line. All these guys in that Miami area, you don't think they know each other, do you?
Oh, I know it. That's what I was just wondering. Did they play each other during the regular year, or have they grown up playing against each other? Or? Yeah, it looks like we have number 15 for snapping the ball for Team White.
That's picked.
That was number 1, Joshua Joseph.
Something tells me this is going to be a defensive game, gentlemen. I know I should have never said that, should I?
Offensive explosion, here we come.
3, 2, 1. So you get the interception right there from Mincy. And now Team Red will take back over 1st and 10.
So right now.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29. So what you got, Coach?
I was going to say right now, we're waiting to see teams kind of settle in. We see this a lot of times at the beginning of the games where they struggle going back and forth trying to establish some offensive rhythm.
Yeah. Man, I mean, that's just one of those things where, as Coach we talked about earlier today, you've had maybe 3 practices, and in these 3 practices, you're not sure you're getting outside for a long period of time. You're going to take the time to go to Auburn, Georgia State, Alabama, so you're doing much more than just playing football. You're kind of going through the whole process of what a recruit's life is like, and all that, so you're doing all of these things.
Well, and the weather hadn't been real nice to you.
It has not.
So, you want to limit your time outside. And there's only so much you can get done inside. So
it'll be 1st down right here.
Right there, sack. That's number 16. That's his second sack of the day. That's number 16, Erwin James.
James just all over the field right now. That ball goes back. So I think we're at third down, gentlemen. McQueen takes the snap and drops. Going to fire that thing deep.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, my word.
Oh.
Pass intended for number 13, Dwayne Maynor from Miramar, Florida.
He had everybody beat too, buddy.
Yes, it definitely was going to be a touchdown, Coach.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. It was going to be 6 if he could have got it to him. And I was just impressed that he got back there and hitched and let that thing go. And,
Yeah.
and the guy was – if you look at that, you know, Maynor is down the field pretty substantially, and it wasn't all that long, so that shows you he's got some wheels. It'll be 1st and 10 after the punt right here for Team White. Get our chance to see Brandon Mincy again, along with Erwin James at the running back spot. Timothy Sims also in this game in the slot up there. So now they've got James playing left tackle.
Yeah. I guess they rotate those guys. Number 10 comes in to snap this series. He's 15, goes to running back.
Oh, nice block on the edge right there.
Oh, he splits him.
That's a really nice block on the edge right there. I mean, wow.
Javon Bowser on the reception.
And that was Sims on the edge. He just ripped whoever that was.
From Luella High School.
It'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 40-yard line for Team White.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You go from center one series to running back the next series.
Pretty soon you're going to rotate the head coach.
Yeah.
Mincy takes the snap, steps to his left, try to scramble.
Oh.
He is going to get lit up, Coach.
Number 9, Adrian Ellis right there from Miami Central.
Yeah, it was again number 18, Riley Berger from Eustis, Florida.
Loss of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 13. So, we've had a change in offensive line again in this series, Coach. James is back at running back.
Mincy surveying the field, lets it fly down the right sideline, has a man. And it falls incomplete. Pass intended for number 6.
Keandre Ponton on the coverage.
That looked like a pretty good throw, guys.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the weather's having something to do with this.
Yeah, well, especially because all these guys' names we're calling out are Florida guys. So
Miami.
yeah, I'm sure they have not been in cold weather for a while.
And if they have, it's not normally like this.
No.
So third down right here in 13. 1:06 to go in the first quarter. Ball is at the 43-yard line of Team Red. Mincy's going to flip it out. It's going to be caught. Cuts back. That's a first down. That's a nice job right there by number 15, Javon Bowser Jr. from Luella High School. First down and 10. Move the sticks. Good job by Mincy. Getting that ball out to Bowser right there. First and 10 at the 28. Coach Collins, what would your assessment be right now of this?
I would say keep feeding the ball to number 15. I'm gonna find ways to get him the ball right now. I like the quarterback. The quarterback can run.
Uh-oh. Oh, he picked it up one-handed, guys. Mr.
We'll get a
James.
holding call, though.
Yeah, we did. Mr. James picked that ball up one-handed. And they will get the holding call.
He's one of them guys you'd never get a solid lick on.
Nope. And they stop the clock with 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
He ain't nothing but thighs and shoulder pads.
And you know he's tough as all get out because you look up one play, he's playing left tackle, and then he's playing running back, then he's playing linebacker. He's one of those guys that said, just give me a helmet, shoulder pads, chin strap, mouthpiece, and put me where you need me, Coach.
Well, and Bowser right here going to play center.
Correct.
So, and they also had John Jones, number 10, play center. So, yeah, if you can get some kind of offense at all.
So, first and 20 right here for Team White, back at the 38. Snap bounces, Mincy picks it up. Mincy navigates the pocket. He's going to get another flag after he ran over.
It's going to take us to the end of the first quarter with a score of 0-0.
And it's going to make it first and about 30, guys. And while we got a second, we're going to recognize our sponsors of this 9th annual Junior Showcase. Those would be Be Green Media, Surge Academy of Hollywood, Florida, the Portal Media Group, the Strong Arm Music Group, Miami International Academy, the Lenora Brown School of Miami, and the Hotbed World Foundation Incorporated. Thank you for sponsoring this 9th annual Junior Showcase at Football Hotbed. Hashtag it's a hotbed world. So start the second quarter, it's going to be first and right at 30.
Be interesting to see if they can convert right here. Right now you see the first quarter stats. Team Red with negative 22 yards total offense. Team White pretty balanced right there.
Yep. Switching tackles now, guys. Got two running backs in the backfield with Mincy.
Nice cut.
Not a bad run right there.
He's doing a good job. That's Javon Bowser Jr. out of Luella.
gain of 6. Bring up second down and 24. Mincy going to fake it this time. Going to take the shot. Got a receiver there.
Oh.
Hello.
Nice job coming over right there by number 12, Keandre Ponton.
They throw a flag on that?
Yeah, they're going to call defenseless receiver, I do believe.
What? It's not roughing the guy they threw the pass to. Well, we're waiting to see what the penalty is here. I don't have a clue what just happened.
It's all right.
All right, so according to this, it's third down and what, 6 right here, guys?
Yes.
We're going with that. Touchdown.
Oh.
Again, good play underneath, and then Ponton coming across the top.
So 4th down and 6 right now, we think.
And I would go to somewhere other than the.
You can see it right now. Coach was talking about it earlier about somebody wearing sweatpants over their pants. Just watch whoever. If you don't catch it right,
Oh.
if you don't catch it right, man, they're already out there. You got guys shaking their fingers.
Oh, you catch those laces right now?
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, no, sir.
So 4th and 6, going to the 2-back look right here. Mincy's going to run for the first down. And he does. That's a really nice job. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is at the 15-yard line. We've entered the red zone today for Team White. Should be interesting to see, you know, what the offensive formation is and who's playing where.
Yeah, you got you know, they're rotating centers, 15 and 10. 7's playing
Right tackle.
right tackle, but if they're going to run it right, he'll go to left tackle. So
So you're saying they're going left this time,
I would
Coach?
say that they were probably going to run this left, would be my guess, but
So timeout right here for Team White. Or is that Team Red? Team Red.
Team Red.
Team Red gets their first timeout of the first half. So it's been really interesting. One thing you're going to learn right here, guys, is how versatile these guys are and how much physical contact they like. Because when they keep rotating you in at center,
Yeah.
I mean, and then you're snapping it in the shotgun.
There's some cats inside that'll beat you up a little bit.
If you started the game 6'2", you might end the game 6 foot. So
Yeah, and you know, you got this guy that's at center that's listed as an athlete, John Jones from Florida, Miami, and you got this defender over there, number 54, that probably goes
What?
260, 270 maybe.
Maybe more than that, Coach. That's a big old dude.
Yeah, he's a big young man. He hadn't missed many meals from Stockbridge, Georgia. So
There's the snap to Mincy. He gonna hand it off. Goodness gracious.
what a nice run.
Still ain't down. I think number 56 gets some credit there for yards after contacts by pulling him.
Got a player down.
Yeah, number 9 there, Adrian Ellis. Looks like he.
He's up. That's a good sign.
He not having no. I think he may have got some of that. The field.
Yeah.
If you get that
That
stuff
stuff gets up in your face.
in your
Yeah.
eyes, man, ain't no fun. Especially not if you're wearing contacts. So 2nd down and 4. Now number 15's back at center. Number 66 playing H-back. Mincy's in the gun right here. Going to take the snap. Little switch release. Going to fire it. It's going to be
Touchdown.
caught for a touchdown.
That ball caught by number 10, John Jones
The athlete who was just playing center in the play before that.
from Miami Edison. Looks like there may have been a penalty. Saw the officials counting, maybe trying to see if maybe they had too many guys on the field.
And so they're going to call illegal participation on the offense. So we just have 12 guys on the play on the touchdown.
That makes it easier.
Makes it easier to get somebody open.
Yeah, when you line up at center one time and then you line up as a slot the next play, and
Timeout White.
That's their first time out of the half. As you can see right there, you can follow Football Hotbed on X and at Instagram at Football Hotbed. Handles for both social media websites. You can also find them on YouTube and on Facebook. All you got to do is look up Football Hotbed on both sites, and it will take you right to it. So there's 6:30 to go in the first half. We're in a 0-0 game, guys. It is 2nd down and 15. We just had a touchdown called back for having too many people on the offense, which is one of only about 3 times I've ever seen that in football. Mincy steps up. Whoop. Uh-oh. This could be a huge play. Now, did he cross the line of scrimmage before he did all that stuff?
Gonna back him up.
2nd and 25.
Probably had a blindside block over here too when he reversed field. He got a pretty good block.
I tell you what, it's almost impossible when the running backs are running reverses field. Like, I know as a coach, I just wait on the Home Depot bucket of flags to come out.
You mean,
You know, there's 36 flags on the field.
Right.
Just,
all of them autographed by Luke Campbell?
yeah, there's guys laid out everywhere. Blindside blocks out the wazoo.
Blocks that the year before were completely legal.
Yeah. It was just a great block.
And then it was no longer a great block.
And then the officials started to say things like, well, he couldn't see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite one is when they can see you and you just level somebody, then it's a penalty for hitting them too hard.
Yeah.
Because it looks bad. McQueen scrambles. Comes back. Flags down for holding already. Directed traffic downfield. I'm pretty sure he just went across the line of scrimmage. Throws the ball downfield.
It's going to be a touchdown.
And he's going to get, face mask. And that play was riddled with penalties.
They didn't even throw a penalty down the – oh, yeah, they did. This might be the most penalized play in the history of football. So Mincy gets away from all that. Throws it back. Mincy's doing his best Daniels impersonation from Washington right now.
I mean, these offset, I guess?
Yeah, it's a lot of offset because you got a face mask, you got a holding.
Yeah, just replay it.
So it's 3rd down.
They dropped one over here. I thought that was him going beyond the line of scrimmage to throw the ball, but
So with 5:18, we've got carnage. The yellow rain is falling at Duluth High School. So clock runs. It's 3rd down and 25. Mincy comes back onto the field.
it's like they started a little early right there at the receiver spot.
Now it's 3rd and 30.
Kind of having a hard time getting things going.
Mincy takes the snap, stands in the pocket. There's another flag. He's going to scramble out. There's another flag on the play.
Pretty sure that's holding.
The referees are getting paid by the flag at this point in time.
They're going to make a fortune.
Already have.
Holding on the offense.
Are they going to take it? So they're going to mic this thing up. Ooh. Guys, I don't know if I've ever seen a 3rd and 40.
Well, here it is, buddy.
We make history right here.
We did. We have seen. We almost saw. What was it? Minus
Yeah,
minus 100 yards
Yeah.
in that one game. From center to quarterback, all in the same drive.
Jones.
Oh my goodness! And it's caught.
There doesn't appear to be any flags down yet.
And it's all the way down inside the 20.
That's Darius Redding from Atlanta, Georgia, out of Douglas County High School.
Which means it's still 4th down and 18. Just kidding. But that was a heck of a play.
How do you know where to line up if you're on team white? You go from center to tight end, now to quarterback.
Coach, you just got to have rotations. It's kind of
Yeah.
like volleyball.
And 13, guys.
Like volleyball, he's rough.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm impressed with. John Jones. Give me a player like John Jones, a guy that's willing to go snap the ball. Then he catches a touchdown pass. Then our quarterback is run all over the field, so he decides I'll go play quarterback and just complete one for 27 yards.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. Jones got the ball again, rolls to his left, fires downfield, has a man. There's flags all over the place.
Are they going to call defensive holding right here?
That pass is intended for number 23, Timothy Sims, out of Lovejoy High School.
Holding on the defense, that's an automatic first down.
Holding's an automatic first
I think so.
because pass interference is not.
Pass interference isn't.
So don't hold him, just interfere with him once,
Right.
once the ball's in there. Noted.
Let's see, it may not be. It's still 4th down.
Well, we went
Wow, it's going to be 4th and 3, guys.
from 2nd and 40 to 4th and 3.
4th
pretty good.
and 3.
Yeah.
Did Team White take a timeout? Team Red take a timeout? Who took a timeout?
I don't think
I
anybody.
don't think. Yeah.
The officials are calling them out onto the field, but both teams are huddled on their sidelines.
And there you can take a look at our sponsors right there. You got Surge Academy of Hollywood, Florida, the Portal Media Group, the Strong Arm Music Group, Miami International Academy, the Lenora Brown School of Miami, Be Green Media, and the Hotbed World Foundation Incorporated. 4th and 3. If they get a first down, it might be the greatest first down in the history of first downs, Coach. 2:36 remaining in the first half. Mincy back in at quarterback. Bowser flanks him. He's going to flip the Bowser. No way.
Ooh. Number 5 right there, Tyree View, I guess, from Miami Edison High School.
Looks like it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, Mr. View had a good view of that play. He was about to dim the view of.
Yes.
Of Mr. Bowser right there. So 1st and 10 Team Red takes over on downs at their 13-yard line. That's Terrell in the game at running back. They're going to direct snap it to number 3.
That's 2 offensive plays in a row without a penalty.
Yeah, we don't say anything, Coach. Gain of 7 on first down to make it 2nd down and 3.
Like defense started early that time.
Sure did. Did he catch that?
That was really good.
Oh, you ran up there to mark him. Why would you run up there to mark him?
So I could let everybody know that I don't know what I'm calling, and I'm going to call him incomplete because that's what the guy
why
down
run to the
field
spot?
said.
I don't understand that one.
I mean, ran up there and was like, I didn't think
Hopped
he
on
caught
the spot and then called it incomplete.
I mean, I didn't think he caught it inbounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, his feet were on one of his feet were on the line. But the fact that he ran up there just to like troll him, no, incomplete. So 3rd down and 3. We got 1:40 to go. This is a huge down right here. I think we got timeout red right here. So, gentlemen, what do you think the second half holds in store for us?
Some offensive adjustments right there.
Unless there's a major turnover, I can see this one being 0-0.
I think somebody's going to score on the wildest play we've ever seen.
Well, you know, you could get real creative. You know, you have Team White when they line up and they put Irwin James at right tackle. You could get real creative and run some really funky stuff.
Run yourself a little sprint to the left, throw a lateral back to the right. Whoop, we got movement.
False start right there on the left tackle.
And now 3rd and 3 became 3rd and 8. Learned my lesson about doing those long count things in a all-star game when I said, hey, do y'all know what no play means?
That joker snapped the ball.
Sure did.
Quarterback about panicked.
So now 3rd down and 8. Here's the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Runs around, escapes. Gonna flip it to the middle of the field, incomplete.
I imagine they're going to punt at this point.
I would think so on his 4th and 8. I can't prove it, but those guys got to be getting close to running past the line of scrimmage when they do that, Coach.
Yeah, there.
We got 1:26 left in the first half. Still no score at this 9th annual junior showcase. Brought to you by Hotbed Football and the Score 58 Network.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now. Sunday's game was a 14-6 win for the class of 25 red team over the white team. This morning, the class of 28 white team defeated the red team 18-8. This afternoon, we had the class of 27 red team defeating the white team 22-18. So, right now, in a scoreless matchup at this point in time with 1:26 to go in the first half, we're fixing to turn it into a duel of place kicking at the 40-yard. It'll be 1st and 10. Team White has 2 timeouts left. Team Red has 1.
Be forced to Woshambo for the win.
think they huddle up over there and draw straws as to who's going to be the center of this play.
And they take their
timeout, White.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain right now that there are people deciding that the short straw no longer means they have to play. Doesn't mean you have to play offensive line, just means I'm not going in.
Right.
As you can see right there listed, the football hotbed school tours for this weekend: Auburn, Alabama, and Georgia State University. So, right now you got 1st and 10. Ball is at the 40. Mincy scrambles out. Yeah.
I thought he should have just kept running.
I thought he was going to fumble. The fact that he didn't fumble right there is just impressive. They're just going to let this clock run. Under 50 seconds now.
Yeah, having a hard time getting lined up. Mincy takes a snap.
Ooh, here comes the
instant
blitz.
pressure.
Ooh.
And he won't escape the edge.
Looks like this is going to be the last play of the first half, so we'll go to halftime here at Duluth High School in Duluth, Georgia, with your score: Team White 0, Team Red 0.
And just like that, we'll bring everybody back here to talk a little bit about the national championship game that'll happen in roughly about 3 hours. So everybody sit tight. We're going to show some highlights of the good old-fashioned first two games, the 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here on the Score 58 Network. Sit back and enjoy. ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and put your thoughts across the board here. Most importantly here, I'd like to bring in my three wonderful announcers here across the board. We got Craig, Adam, and Butch. Craig, Adam, and Butch, talk to me a little bit about Ohio State and Notre Dame. Who do you like? Adam Collins, go ahead with your bad self.
Well, being an Irishman, I'm going with the Irish. I have no choice.
So that's where you're going with right now. That's where you're laying your If they make the money, that's what you get your paycheck from.
First, I said they shouldn't be there.
Okay.
And then I said they'd lose.
Okay.
And then I said they'd lose again. And
okay.
I don't know how else. I mean, you just can't bet against them.
All right. What about you there, Craig Chapman? Oh no, Craig, where you at, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I would say that if I had to bet with my money.
Yeah, because it's all about your money.
Yeah,
I
if I
understand.
had to bet with my money, I would take the Ohio State.
All
but I can't root for them, so I'm going to take Notre Dame.
All right, you're going to take Notre Dame on that part, so you're willing to bet your paycheck.
I didn't
like
say
that.
anything
No,
about that.
I did. I heard that right there. Butch Prosser, where you at, brother?
Hear me.
I mean, before we get out of here, man. I mean, because it would look like we're not going to get a second half of the game, and I'll give some information about that. Go ahead.
Both teams are playing real well. It's going to be a good football game.
That doesn't sound like a fence holder.
It is.
Now, come on, get off the fence. Get
okay,
on.
I'm picking Riley Leonard because I think he is going to have a better game than the Ohio State quarterback. I think that his legs will be the difference in the game.
Okay, so we got three crazy guys picking Notre Dame right now.
That means Ohio State will win by
45.
Buddy, I mean, you got three guys saying, "Hey, all three of y'all on that part." Hey, ladies and gentlemen, football hotbed. It's been a wonderful hotbed world across the board. 4 games. We're not going to do the second half of this game. Certain things come up in this crazy world, and a couple of the just things didn't work out to get a second half of the junior game, and that's okay. But thank you so much for tuning in across the board, and glad to have you with us. And thank you so much, Butch and Adam and Craig, for really betting your paychecks. And that's what is important. When you deal with the great white shark, you say, hey, everybody deals with what they need to. On that part, you got free pizza across that. Hey, can I get a thank you for everybody that's on site? Maya, go ahead and bring that back up for those people that are on site right now and give a little shout out across that, because we got Butch, Craig, and Adam on the call. We got Jennifer and Maya in here all night, all day. We got Dorian Johnson, Cedric Pugh, Robert Reed, Joey Russo. Hey, it's only 5 o'clock. Snow's coming in tomorrow. Enjoy your day off, you crazy southern metro Atlanta people. That's all I can say on that part. Nothing worse than watching Adam and Craig just smile.
Yeah, the best part about this is that normally we're sitting there and they're like no school and Polk and Pickens, and now all this it's all south of them.
I know, and the only thing I can think of is y'all can go straight to hell and tell them I sent you. I sent you, people. I'll get a little tombstone action right there. Never hurt anybody on that part. But hey, thank you so much, Brandon Adoe. Thank you so much, Football Hotbed. Y'all have done such a great job of bringing this out with J.J. McCarthy, Jeremiah Smith, and all of, when we take a chance to really look at the players and everybody that has contributed to Football Hotbed is absolutely wonderful across that. I mean, gentlemen, Adam and Craig, y'all have been with us since the beginning in McEachern. When we would wake up and it's like, hey, we got to go. Let's go. And we'd show up in McEachern at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then it went to Mount Perrin. And then it went to Hampton. And then it went to now Duluth. It's absolutely awesome what they've been able to bring across the board for these athletes to take the next step. And I know college football is ever changing. And take your deep breath for those people that are, those kids that are playing high school football and watching this right now. Take a deep breath. If you're in middle school, take a deep breath. Let's get started. It is a ongoing adventure. Don't let the NIL, don't let transfer portal, don't let anything bother you across the board. It's a 0-0 ball game for the rising seniors or or the juniors itself. Take care of yourselves. We will see you soon out there in this crazy world. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and good night.